this. I cannot believe this happened. I need to cover this. First, look at that freaking thumbnail going. I tried my ass off to get this piece of a thumbnail going, and I finally got it to work. So give me. Sup, everybody? My name's Crytek and Mom. Welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. The dev live stream was today. Patch 4.5 special program. I would have streamed earlier, but I want to have enough resin and everything because I am excited. I am excited. You know what this means? Next patch, we will be summoning 4 Nouvelets and the Book of Vanitas, which I'm still going to call his signature weapon for a bit. Can't wait to make that thumbnail, boy. I have to wait till second half, so there's a lot to go into that. But outside of that, exciting news. I can't wait to pull next patch. I cannot believe there is a new banner system. What the f going on? We got this new Chronicle Wish system that will sometimes, or at least it looks similar to what people have been asking for, which was a banner type that, you know, throws in specific regional force that 5 stars onto the banner. Because this banner that they showed a picture of, and it's in my thumbnail, it showed Mondstadt characters. Every single one of them are Mondstadt. People theorize that these characters on the banner are going to rerun on this Chronicle Wish probably forever and probably never have an official rerun ever again because this system is going to be specialized with the concept that it's a new system. They don't make as much money with these characters when they do official reruns, so there's that silver lining. But man, this banner type is huge because the weapon banner has Beacon of the Reed Sea and Hunter's Path, which have not made an appearance on a banner. So having them on this banner and it appears next patch, I'm excited to see if I can try for this banner. I don't know if I can because this depends on my Nouvelet pulls. But this also depends on how long this limited banner type stays up for. Does it stay for the whole patch or does it stay for a part of it? That is something I've asked myself. Maybe it probably appears toward the end of the first half, and then like it stays around till like dev stream by the second half banner. I don't know. It's something I thought about because I find this very intriguing. This new banner type really came out of nowhere. I didn't expect it. I think it's frankly really freaking good for the game, but a lot of
Should
people
we
tried
hurry
to make
these
arguments
decisions?
as to why
There's still a
it's
lot
not
left to
really a
do.
good thing. And my argument to that is that there is a lot of silver lining when it comes to this banner type. It has a fate point system like the weapon banner. And thanks to that fate point system, it's what people ask for it for a weapon banner to have, which is 1 fate point. It carries over. So you don't have to do with 2 fate points like the epitomized path here. You can pick a weapon or a character and chart the course. If you lose 150-50, you can guarantee them. The downside is knowing this without even reading it. When I saw that it mentioned fate point, all I could say was this. This banner is going to still be good, but people got to go with the mindset that you have to have enough wishes. If you're only going to try a little bit, the only silver lining that weapon banner has is that, okay, you got 2 weapons you want. You could get one or the other. If you don't have them both and you want both of them, it is not bad to pull on it. But when you come into contact with this new banner type, the Chronicle Wish, when you're charting the course, you miss, you're going to need to commit. And you better pray you have enough wishes. You need roughly average 160 to 180. Because not 180 is just a max pity, but not all the time do you need that much. You could even need less than 160. 160 is just the average, where you can guarantee and feel comfortable about it. To feel comfortable pulling is what I'd say 160 on that new banner type. And with the new banner type, I think it's pretty exciting. It's pretty hype how that new banner type works. Because now I can get my hands on Beacon of the Reach, see a Hunter's Path, and whatever weapons will eventually pull up in there just because the weapon banner itself isn't that great. So that is probably the biggest upset that nobody talks about with the Chronicle Wish system, is that currently seeing comments about it on various people's videos. What's up, homie? Uh, it's a big deal. It's a very big deal. I think it's huge though. That new banner type is going to be huge. The best part of that banner type is probably the weapons, not the character. Exclusive weapons that come out with character are probably standardized characters. I think it's still something to consider. I I'm tempted to pull on that weapon banner that is on the Chronicle Wish. But the thing that no one talks about is I did not know about it until someone else mentioned it, and only one person mentioned it. It's something to keep in mind. I hope to see if people pull on it to actually confirm that theory or not. But in the dev stream, the voice actor of Ether mentioned that when you pull on a character part of the Chronicle Wish or the weapon part of the Chronicle Wish, you're guaranteed that specific part of that wish. Meaning that you pull for a character, you're guaranteed a character. Whether the 50-50 is a win or not, it doesn't matter. It's guaranteed a character. Same with the weapon. Now, this was the part that confused me the most, is when I start to theorize, if this is the case, what does this mean about losing the 50-50? Someone mentioned, a content creator mentioned it, that on the Chronicle Wish, because it's roughly a banner type, right? So on the banner type, if there's a list of things there and you're guaranteed one or the other, that list that is there is what they're gonna pick from when you lose. So thinking about it that way, just like the standard banner as well, the Chronicle Wish has Eula, Klee, Albedo, Mona, Jean, and Diluc. On that, I can't believe I remembered that. On that, between those six characters, you're guaranteed one of those characters if you lose the 50-50 outside of the one you're pulling for. For example, you could pull Klee and end up getting a Eula. And that sounds interesting. But by that definition, that's going to make the pool for weapons pretty ass. Because if you looked at the screenshot and the thumbnail, there's a lot of weapons. But Beacon is a part of it, and Hunter's Path is, so losing to one of those would be crazy, but pulling on the standards kind of feel bit. But that being said, it's still cool to see that. Because if they decide to put more event, or not really event, but like weapon specific weapons, character specific weapons on that banner, I think it is pretty good for those weapons that are good. But for weapons that are not so good, I don't know. I just think the fact that it has a epitomized path is good, and you're guaranteed a character or a weapon depending on what you're pulling for, which is very good. But you still need to plan your points accordingly when you're, going for a fate point and going for the guarantee, because the guarantee did not carry over because it's the same as the weapon banner. Fate point did not carry over, so you need 180 or, in my opinion, 160 on average pulls. You're never always guaranteed to go 180 unless you feel like you're that unlucky. Then sure, but you do not need 180. So it's interesting. This new system. I wonder how it's gonna look like on this wish screen as well, because it's gonna be very exciting. I'm just hyped up that the first half banners, Chiori and Ito. Chiori looking cool. Playstyle looks kind of interesting. She feels a bit underwhelming to me in the vibe that she gives off. Her kit looks and screams Albedo, but better, which is really not a good design, to be honest. They could have made her something more if they did add something to it, but they didn't. That being said, she's just a cooler Albedo. Don't know how to feel about that. Oh yeah, she also has dual scaling. Probably the first character that truly hasn't, where you can have either one that's defense or the other that's attack, and it feels worth building the character that way. which is pretty cool. But I still can't believe this. I wonder what's going to happen with the weapon banner now. Because of the new Chronicle Wish system that's going to be added, this weapon banner is going to lose a lot of value depending on how characters move forward from here. How many characters do the devs plan to put into it? How many weapons do they plan to randomly select and put into it? They say the character needs or weapon needs to appear at least on 3 different event wishes. So it needs to appear once and 2 other times as reruns to eventually be something that they could pick from and be available. There's a wiki online that tells you what weapons have or what characters have reran more than once. So it gives you an idea of what characters will appear on it. But I'm sure, just like some people are theorizing, a lot of people are theorizing it right now, this banner type is really just for the characters that have not been the most profitable for Hoyoverse as a whole on the wishing side of things in this game. And I'm sure it's going to continue that way. That's why Eula and Klee is on it. It's funny though. Klee usually appears in the point 0.8 patch, the summer patch, but now that she's appeared there, I wonder what's going to happen for summer event this year. Will there be a completely new type of just all banners just going to be 2 different sets of characters that you wouldn't expect there at that time, or the summer event be something that just drives away from what is just about Klee and just hanging out with her, as it seems to be that kind of vibe that every year has been. I don't know. But as usual, I confirmed the Mondstadt event like I usually do because it's been the same thing. But yeah, this is by far the largest addition to the game. I haven't even gotten to the dailies or anything yet. I just want to say this spiel, get that out there. If anyone else even sees this video, I think it's very, very, very cool. It's very freaking cool that we get something like this. I think it's amazing, but I've noticed some people are downplaying it a lot, and I just can't see it as a downside. It's just some of the things that people have been saying, I can't see it as a downside. It's too good enough to justify saying that it's bad. The only thing that you can say is bad is due to impulsivity if you like to pull for everything or you try to save for something but always have to skip a lot of banners and there's no end in sight for what you want to pull for. And if it ends up on there, that could be a good thing. But it also could be a bad thing depending on what else is shown there. So it just comes with a bit of nuance. It's too nuanced to say that's bad. It's just you're skeptical, don't know how to get rid of that doubt that you have, so you just have to wait for more. That's what I say to that. Because it's the same problem with Farina when she released, and I'm not a big content creator to really specify and talk about that, but I find it interesting. That's all I can say. I'm sure people will understand eventually when we see people actually pull on it or people that, more wealthy pull on it and see what happens. Don't, like I said, the best part of that Chronicle Wish system is probably the weapon banner, the weapon side of it. The characters are cool for people that really wanted those for the longest time, but I cannot stress enough how good the weapon side of it is. Because if they put character-specific weapons that have not appeared, like the Beacon of the Reseed and Hunter's Path that's about to be on it next patch, that is so good. It's pretty cringe that they're not in the standard banner, but at least you can guarantee it. And I could plan for that easily. And I think that's so awesome. I love that. I love that. I freaking love that. It's amazing. But yeah, that was all I wanted to say. Yeah. Now for the actual thing that's going on. So, last stream, the day after this event appeared, I want to play this, but I also want to wait. I want to give it some days, maybe wait till 4 days are left and then do a stream on it because this event's pretty exciting. I completely forgot about it. I don't know why it's at the very end, but let's just call it the cherry on top. The cherry on top for the end of the patch. Because this was a pretty cool little combat mixed with like whatever the hell you should call it, mind controlling, helios. Yeah, but there's like a portion where you're fighting this dude here, and he's like oversized, and it looks like a raid boss, and you fight. I think you have to fight it in co-op because it showed co-op in the live stream when they talked about it during last patch dev live stream for this patch. So I'm excited to see what this is about, but I'm not gonna do it today. But I'll tell you this, I'll do it sometime next week, roughly. Next week we are going to get drip marking on Monday, so I'm excited to see who's gonna appear. It's one of three characters. It is guaranteed to be one of those three because they're the only ones that have shown up, confirmed to have visions, and should be playable soon enough. Siegeween, the Chibi Hydro. We don't have a Hydro Claymore. I'm scared they're going to make our Hydro Claymore. That would be cringe, but you know what? Go ahead, be for it. I guess I'm all for that. Clorand, already looking like an Electro Sword because we've seen her Electro Vision before Fontaine release, and when it released, we saw a cutscene of her using a sword alongside Navi in the Archon story. So, there's that. And the one that's the biggest one that people are excited for, I'm skeptical about it because if they do not do her right in a way that I'm satisfied, not how everyone else feels, I actually want them to go against what everyone else is feeling on this because otherwise it's going to further saturate the issue of Pyro. Arlecchino. Arlecchino, everyone wants her to be an on-field DPS. And drip marking, I'm excited for that. I do like her, so I'm interested in her, despite the Harbinger that she is kind of sus for. But I cannot stress enough how much this bugs me that no one has talked about it. But let's look at pyros and elements, yeah? I've done this before, but I'm going to do it again, because I'm going to keep doing this, I think. And if people see this, I hope it helps somebody notice the discrepancy of pyros and element. Because you could say Cryo is the worst or one of the worst elements right now, but Pyro ain't that much better. Just because this good character's carrying it did not mean it's good. The problem with Pyro is that we do not have enough diversity in what the element wants to be. Obviously, we got an understanding what the element wants to be, but it isn't doing very good in the aspect of that. So, I don't know what Amber's supposed to be. I feel like she'll mostly like use as a self DPS with her burst. Or Turret Attack. But I don't know how she'll be played at endgame level of investment, so it's not much to say on that other than physical, like a certain Rentaisha has done. You got sub DPS. You got buffer and healer. DPS number 1, DPS number 2, physical DPS but DPS number 3, DPS number 4, DPS number 5, DPS number 6. We got Shielder and kind of like Dendro, not Dendro. I'm gonna say Bird's Enabler, but he's a Shielder with Pyro application. And then we got this weird mismatch of a character. I don't know what the fuck they wanted to do with her. I still cannot stress enough that you can use her as support. You can use her as a pseudo DPS, kind of. I'd say she aims to be a support and should have stayed on the route of one instead of all of her cons wanting her to be DPS. If they wanted her to be DPS, they should have built her for it. Because they really tried to make a character that really wasn't meant for Genshin the way it designed her. And I stand by that. So, and then we got DPS number 7. Yeah, the DPS number 7. Yes, Pyro DPS number 7. Then we got support for Overload, which this one was so good. This one is one of the best Pyros that they have released for sure. And then we got DPS number 8. My god. 4-star, 5-star does not matter in this case. I'm just telling you exactly what has shown about the element. I think that is not a good thing about this element, that it's mostly on field DPS. There is no diversity. There is no identity for what direction Pyro wants to take, because they want to do on-field DPSs, but they're constantly competing with each other because that's how the power element works against others, which causes a problem when I feel like need supports like her is just what I feel like the element could possibly need, to be honest, at this point, rather than it being a preference based where it's like, okay, playstyle, okay, playstyle, okay, playstyle, okay, playstyle, but this is vape DPS, this is vape DPS, this is vape DPS, this is vape DPS, same with this one, and same with this one. Oh, you could do it with this one as well, but you could play melt with this guy, and you could play melt with this guy. I'm just saying, they're all competing with each other in some shape or form as a pyro element, and all of them are not really that close in comparison if we're talking about meta and all that BS. But the whole point of what I'm saying is that I want them to do something different. Like Lenny with Mono Pyro, Chevrolet's wanting to encourage overload teams even though she doesn't buff it like Nilu does, which is really a shame to be honest, but she buffs it to a point that Kazuo is not needed in said team, which is kind of the biggest plus that this 4-star can give. Then you got the only sub DPS in the game for Pyro. We really need a new one because she's not the best one, to be honest. Burst Reliant or not, I don't care. It's just not that good. He's good, and what he does doesn't matter. Toma has a place in Burgeon, that is good. She has one niche use, and that is Nuvolet team. Outside of that, it's either you're playing her as a DPS that isn't that great, but you can do more than that at higher investment and all that BS. But most of the time, a lot of the characters play similarly as a vape. Vape, 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 vaporized DPS. I really want one of my favorite elements to do something more. I want either another buffer like Chevron's, or I want a DPS that doesn't just want to be tied to Vaporize or tied to single target. I want something that's like talent DPS like I'll hate them in Nuvolet that relies on her charge as yes, Huta also counts as that. I shouldn't just downplay her, but I find that I find that very important to Pyro as a whole. I really do think Pyro could be more than what it currently is if it had more interactions that didn't, ruin it further like Burning. Burgeon could have been better if there was a Burgeon Nilu, and there needs to be one, or the devs are really just making Pyro look bad on purpose. It's the same problem with Cryo not having enough reaction to compensate its element outside of freeze. Physical just does not count as a reaction. It is just a team. So, I don't know what to say. Either way, I basically set my piece here. Just yapping along, but I really am curious. What do people think of Pyro as an element? Because currently, Pyro looks pretty bad. For the most part, compared to other elements in a way, because it doesn't matter how much they carry the element. It's about how much they change it into making it what makes Pyro unique compared to other elements. It's just like how Hydro is unique to other elements, not just because it enables reactions, but because there's a lot of unique build types. There's a lot of unique things that they actually do specifically in a lot of different teams and whatnot, not just the way they do damage. So, yeah. But yeah. I'm gonna save that clip. Yeet. So, now for this. I might actually, turn it into a video. So, now we do this point. Have I actually, did this yet? But yeah, I'm pretty excited for, what's to happen soon with patch 4.5. I just gotta wait one more half patch. So it gives me one more half patch to farm golden Super Marshall Hunter. If I do not get something within that time, I'm gonna be pretty sad. But this is also going to be the first time I pull for a character during the second half banners, and it's also going to be my largest pull session since the last one that was my largest, which was Farina's. I think it was also my largest in how much I actually pulled, despite the video specifically saying 200 pulls for C0 Farina. That being said, it's interesting to see how things turn out. I'm actually excited to see how the pulls turn out when the time comes when I actually do pull on it. Oh, I did not mean to shoot, you know. There we go. Shoo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, they're all combat. Okay. That's cool. We're seeing two fish NATOs, though. Oh. I didn't notice the expedition. So it's not going to be that long. There is a new Abyss, but I'm not going to do it. I forgot to do it on my second account, so maybe I'll do it on there. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I just know I'm not going to do it until next patch. I should have more than enough time. Got one more full week. Just do one more full week, and then on the next following Tuesday, then we'll be good. So, I'm excited for drip marketing on Monday, though. Something no one isn't talking about, but it should be about time that we get those news, and it's going to be exciting. Because I already said my piece on Arlecchino, but I'm going to end up going against everybody, no matter how much people want it. I need something different for Pyro. It just cannot be another on-field DPS. I beg of you, please, not another on-field DPS. Like, give the option to do it, but make their main kit not want that. Like, I want a sub DPS. It doesn't have to be a buffer, but specifically a sub DPS for Pyro that isn't just Shelling would probably be the biggest thing that Pyro needs right now as something unique, or just specifically a Pyro applicator of some kind would be nice, because that will do something.
Access denied.
I'm just gonna do that.
Adventure time. Let's light it up.
You still had the burst up? What? I literally tried to wait, and she still had her burst up. Well, the difference between C4 and without it is quite something. I always forget. Wow. How close are they to each other? Oh, very close. Okay. Okay. Should I? I'm gonna still continue to run Gong until I'm done, but I do need to declare now. Now that I know Nuvelet's next patch, I'm going to double refresh today on stream, and double refresh the day before in patch 4.5, and then I'm going to stop double refreshing and stop refreshing in general until he comes out during the second half banners, so I can accumulate some pulls, because this is huge, to be honest. Oh wow, that's pretty hilarious. They stay back there, okay. That kind of sucks. Why do you go back so fast? Haha, get over here. It really does feel sad just destroying everything with Ganyu, but this is going to be very interesting when I get Nuvelet and just destroy the world with him.
Born of ice and frost.
Kill Leo. Alright, oh yeah. I got I got Dia to level 9 on her friendship. There's a good chance she's going to be like halfway to maxed out by the time I start building her, which is kind of sad. 'Cause I said I'd start building her when I get Nuvolet. I didn't think I'd be waiting this long to get Dia out up there, but I didn't think I'd get Dia to 9 though. I don't know. I didn't expect to get her to 9. It's kind of an inevitable reality I have to accept, I suppose. It's still kind of wild to me though. Not complaining, it's just kind of wild. Okay, now her friendship is 9, and I got her to 7. Yeah, look at this. Mm. Yeah, give me a picture. Yes. Alright. Oh yeah, Lynette hangout. I forgot about that. Lynette's getting a hangout soon. I don't know how to feel about that for some reason. But, I mean, I like Lynette, so I guess it's fine. It's just very interesting that she's the first one. I didn't think she'd be the first one, but I guess it's fitting that she is because she's the free 4-star that we got from Fontaine after all. And she's gonna be level 9 soon. This friendship team gonna be interesting. I can't wait to get Nuvolet because the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play that team with Nuvolet, and it's going to suffer a lot. I'm going to suffer with this team, but at least I could build Diaz so it doesn't feel super bad playing. Actually, can I even say that? Because I also forgot. We are pulling for Nuvolet this patch. Depending on how the pulls go, there's one of 3 things that could happen. Either I pull for Nuvolet and try his weapon banner and move on, or I pull for Nuvolet C1 and try his weapon banner, or something amazing happens. Not saying that can happen, it could happen. It's a possibility, so I like to say it. Another thing could happen where we pull, get his weapon, his character very early, and then we try the new banner system, the Chronicle Wish, and try to guarantee Beacon. I'm just saying, it's something. Either way, I'm pretty excited about that. I should probably get rid of this. Yeet, yeet. Also, once I get new Vlad, I am replacing Hugang. I'm sorry. I mean, no, I could like put it down here maybe. I don't know. I can add more teams, but I want it for the top 3. D-Luke might just stay here still though. But I still don't know what to think about Nuvla. I'm going to end up making a video of someone that's skeptical about him, as I should be, despite him being the best character in the game. He is the best kit design DPS in the game. No matter what people say, it just doesn't matter. He has no downsides other than maybe needing his C1 to be super perfect. They literally had to cut him in his passive because they knew they overtuned him, where he needs to be played in certain teams to get most out of his damage. I'm gonna see on my account if I can make him feel as good as Alhaitham does. But Alhaitham felt good at low investment to high investment. Now, saying that strictly is kind of hard to say because I didn't play him at low investment. I had really high investment artifacts ready for him before he even came out because I skipped his first banner, but that's besides the point. I still wonder. There's going to be a similar scenario for Nuvolet. I don't have the greatest pieces from this domain, but we're going to double refresh today. I'm still thinking about refreshing on until the end of this patch and then stop. I still don't know yet. All I know is that now that he's confirmed, I am going to start reeling back on my premium gems that I'm wasting on the banner. We just got like 300 today from, the stuff that I don't ever show. Well, I guess I could show it now because it's still there. I mean, I already picked it up from the codes, code redeemed. Did these earlier, so we got these 300. But yeah. Pretty excited. pretty excited for what's to come. We're going to be going down to end towns like Miss Ganyu because we only have one more full patch after these few days to see if I get anything with her. After this patch ends, I'm going back to my boy Alhaitham and see if I dumpster on this domain in under 20 seconds. That's something I want to know. I wonder if I can beat my best Alhaitham time frame with my best Nuvut time frame. I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of testing I'm gonna do, and I wonder if people will be here for the ride when I do it because I think it's gonna
Next
be
on the agenda,
interesting
glaze over.
when I do. Looking forward to
Stabilize.
it.
Everybody stand up. You're toast.
Also, I realized there's a lot of characters I have to build. I realized that there is a character I need to consider building. Like, for example, I realized I need to build Petra Zhongli. I did not know I had to build Petra Zhongli, but I mean, I have 60k HP shield, and I might have to consider Favonius. That's gonna suck when I gotta do that, and he might actually be my priority afterwards, but that's because I've looked at like his teams, and one of the teams I knew I was going to try outside of Burn Vape was like a regular vape variant and see which one I prefer. But it's a weird team where Shaling has instructor on, and I have 4-piece Petrons only, which, I mean, it feels like it's more catered to C0, but C1 still wants Shaolin in this team because that Petra does so much. I gotta consider trying for it. Like, all I need is an HP Sands from Petra, and then I could probably work with that. So I have to just see when I try for it, I guess. I don't know. But for now, let's focus on Golden Troop and Marshall Hunter. Golden Troop. Still got a lot of time. I know I'm going to keep farming you for another half patch after this patch ends. I still would like some good stuff, but what those good stuff needs to stem from is something that isn't copy pasta. Off stream, I had gotten a feather that looked really good, and it did not roll well, and I was pretty upset because I didn't realize how much that piece would have actually did something if it was more meaningful. I'm just saying, I don't know. I had gotten feather with double crit and EM, and I realized that would have been really good for Alhaitham if it was built a certain way. I would have probably considered over my 50 CV artifact, but that depends. That's beside the point. Point is, I realized I needed that for my Nita, which I might need to consider hoping on getting a double crit flower with EM that rolls almost the same or similar to that type, and I might consider trying and hoping for that. I realized that now that I have a new Frina build that's top 3 in the world for some reason, but I ain't complaining. I'm pretty happy about it. I now need a better feather. It's just something I never would say on my accounts. I need a better onset Golden Troop feather. Straight up. From Golden Troop. And if I can get a good Golden Troop feather for my Farina, I could just gladly say that her build is complete once I get a better one. But I'm not just looking for CV. I'm looking for either some ER rolls to reach 200 again, or to have a build that has the perfect subsets like my flower does, but that's asking for a lot still. I'll just hope on it. Perfect subsets or not, Marshall Hunter, I really want an HP Sands with double crit. I desperately need an HP Sands with double crit. I pray for it, bro. I've had so many chances, and it didn't roll well. It's the same problem I have with crit rate circlets from Golden Troop. My first actual win with a crit damage circlet for Golden Troop is a big deal, despite it being my 8th circlet that only rolled crit once. But if I look at my freaking crit rate circlets from Marshall Hunter, I only got 1 or 2 that actually dropped and I rolled, and I got one that rolled crit twice. I got 12 crit rate circlets so far farming this domain. Golden Troop only, crit rate circlets, 12 of them. All of them with crit rate, crit damage. Crit rate circlet main stat, crit damage substat. They miss crit every single time, or they only rolled once. I missed crit on 10 circlets every single time. One of them was 4-line. And now, I got a crit rate circlet that rolled crit damage once on 2 of them. I really need a better crit rate circlet for my official to feel like I could just move on. It doesn't have to have all the crit damage in the world. If it has attack and crit damage on it, it just needs to roll into both of them once, or it needs to do one or the other. It needs to roll attack percent once and like 2 crit damage rolls or something along those lines. Something like that could be a net positive for my official. I just need that net positive to feel comfortable using a circlet that is otherwise bad on my official right now. I desperately need it. I wouldn't mind getting a decent one for Frina as well, for if I decide to do Fat Frina, but I'd rather not think about that now that I have this new build I have for her. The only thing I'm thinking about is the new feather with double crit, HP percent or ER together would be nicer together. So my mindset, still need a better HP Sands from Golden Troop, but not as much of a priority anymore. ER Sands is probably a priority to an extent, but the off-piece one is hard to replace. So if the game really does supply me with something, that being said, if I can get a good ER Sands from Golden Troop, and I need a ridiculously badly need an HP Sands from Marshall Hunter. That is all I'm looking for, man. Sorry for the yup. Alright. Oh, come on. What is this double HP? I'll try it, though. This is ill. I probably want to try and see if it gives crit rate, but nah. I noticed Pyro keeps dropping. That's very interesting. When I see Pyro damage drop like that, even if it's a 4-star, I've noticed Pyro damage has been dropping lately. Game's trying to tell me something, bro. I wonder what my next good goblet could be. Am I gonna get another good artifact, though? As a clip? Before my 3rd year anniversary video coming up in 2 weeks, under 2 weeks. Yeah. I wonder what's gonna happen. Let's go. Can this sub? Please? If you're gonna give those subs, let's make it crit rate, man. Low key, if I get an Ian circlet, I hope it has double crit on it. That's probably the only way I'll accept a double crit circlet from Golden Troop right now. I got rid of the HP one I had. It just wasn't worth keeping. If it's EM circlet, I might be able to do something with that if it rolls well.
Born of ice and frost, glaze over.
Gather.
Nice and spicy. Everybody stand. You're toast.
Thank God. Thank you. There we go. I am conflicted with this. If this was more... Dude, if this was Golden Troop, I would have been so hyped to try this. This freaking blows, dude.
Access denied. All hail. At the frying pan.
Really?
No touching.
Guess it happens sometimes. I've noticed animals been dropping more lately too. I don't know how to feel about that.
Blaze over.
Stabilize.
Nice and spicy. Everybody stand. Hey-ya! Next on the agenda.
Alright. I'm gonna do 10 runs, so I'll use another Fredge. I don't mind it, but I need to stop doing that because it'd be nice to save that for a video idea. Because I'm starting to gradually think about it a little bit more since Newlet's on the second half of the patch. It makes me want to try something, but I'll leave it at that. I remember in the past I wouldn't. I mean, I guess I just don't know, man. Maybe it could double crit, and maybe it could roll a specific way. It'd be kind of funny if it did, but I don't want to. I don't want to believe that that will be what fixes like my Frena build, because not having the flat HP is still a detriment to her build in a way. Guess we'll just have to see. Be nice if I can get that 40, cause then it will be looking good.
We're way behind schedule.
Hmm, 159 from 60, huh? There we go. Gonna do 10 domain runs today. We're gonna do 10 domain runs on the Monday before patch 4.5 goes live, so next following Monday. But I will do another Genshin live before that, so maybe I'll do a single refresh that day. Maybe. Either way, I know right when the patch goes live, I'm probably gonna just stop outright. But I'll probably stop outright after today until the next time I stream, so I can just build up primos. Either way, stream not meant to be that long. It's just always been like this with DevStream Day, which I like calling it DevStream instead of 4.5 special program. But I'm just gonna start saying special program my thumbnails, or not my thumbnail, but in my videos more whenever I do stream these. I think.
Born of ice and frost. All hail.
Gather.
Boba, get them. Going in. Eat this.
I love missing with 90 crit weight. Still managed to kill them both in a good time though. Come on, I'm really hoping I can get what I'm looking for, man. Wow, this is like, what, my 5th one I've gotten out of this domain as a main set? How many times is Denzel Dunes bonus gonna come out of Golden Troop? Ooh, okay. Substat crazy there. I gotta try that. Okay. HP Circlet said, how many times am I gonna get HP Circlet? I get it more often in defense. Like, I swear, HP is good when I want it, but not in this context.
Access denied. Blaze over.
Stabilize.
Activate.
Everybody stand!
We're way behind schedule.
Okay, okay. I wonder if I'll actually possibly get Hunter's Path if I can try that new Chronicle Wish banner. Because it is Gangi's best in slot for Melt, and I don't think she's going to get a better weapon than that weapon one day as well. Damn, I wonder if I could even build for that. I feel like I'd overcap crit rate very easily with the build I have. I can get 70 crit rate without a crit weapon. That's a lot. Wow, okay, double def.
No touching. For Rex Lapis. Boba, get them.
I'm going in!
Eat this.
Really? It's really annoying when I don't crit that 90 crit rate. It's really weird though. I guess it's because it's one instance, but could Navia miss a crit this often if she was doing her skill more often? Sometimes that makes me wonder now. I mean, I missed 5 out of the 8 chart attacks with Hutal before, you know, as crits, and she had 80 crit rate. I'll never forget that.
Blaze over.
Solidify.
Everybody stand!
You're toast.
Ah! Oh gosh, that really sucked. That really sucked, bro. You just had to do me like that. That's why I hate your little whiplash effect that you give off for me.
Access denied.
So now I just wasted time. This is the first time it's ever happened to me.
Stabilize.
That really sucked. I never had to do that before. But it felt bad to release the charge attack button, so that felt really bad because... How to explain this? I don't like that the mechs, specifically that Hydra one, can push me when I'm doing a charge attack. I feel like more uncomfortable shooting with Ganyu because of that. Charge shutting. Damn it, this round I'm just gonna get nothing, I guess, today. Unfortunately, I might still do Strongbox because I'm probably gonna run out of chances to do that next patch. Next patch, I'm gonna be focusing on other things, so I'm probably not gonna do Strongbox as often.
Born of ice and frost. All hail.
Solidify.
So I'm probably gonna start saving up instead of doing Strongbox. Oh, great. Having that thing jump back would be annoying. Alright, last run of the stream. And then we gotta roll artifacts. If it gives crit rate or energy recharge, I might try it, to be honest. I try either or. Crit rate might be preferred, though. That's just me. It would be nice to get a good circlet like that. Yeah, that was the feather I rolled the other day. God damn it. Okay. Should I even bother trying that? It's like as much as I want to, I don't know if I want to do that. No! Dude, are you serious? Come on, that was your chance to do something. But what is my luck with circlets lately? God. Oh, that pisses me off. It's really the same as my other one. What the fuck can I do with that? It's really the same as my other one. But just worse. Yeah, it's just worse. If it gave an extra crit rate, I would have considered it. Man, that is frustrating. That is my... This is my third crit damage circlet from our shots I that I did that. I think it is. Yeah. It is rolled crit rate ones. This one, and this one. I think that was my fourth crit damage circlet I've rolled because I remember trashing one that didn't roll crit once. Yeah, that should be my fourth one then. This is my third one that rolled crit only once. What is going on with that though? I'm so tired of that. I can't beat this curse. The only time I've beaten this curse was probably this circlet. Where are you at? This one. The only circlet that rolled crit twice. It's still something I don't want to get rid of this, because then I have to make up for it, so I have to wait before I even try that piece sadly. Might do this though. Yay. Oh, this is that kind of artifact, I forget. Yay. Not that I cared, 'cause I don't really care about that piece, to be honest. Nothing worth noteworthy over there. So, nothing today, I guess. Not good enough.
It's so nice to de-stress.
Alright, I guess I'm strong boxing because I just don't want to end on that note. But strong box has not been nice to me lately, so I don't know if I'm gonna get anything. Especially when I'm still looking for an ER Sans from VV set. I just need one that just has crit rate on it. I don't care what the sub says.
We're way behind
Only
schedule.
thing I care about is just crit rate as a subset from that specific set. If I can get something like that, that would be a godsend for me. Mm. Ah, come on, dude. Come on, dude. Did I seriously get a Shenyun piece before I could get a piece for my Jane? Are you kidding me? Well, that's never gonna get used yet. I'm gonna wait before rolling that. I'll wait till I get Shenyun before I roll this. My God. That's frustrating. You better not roll 50 CV or I'm gonna like throw that artifact. I'm serious. That's how pissed off I am with that. Can I just get lucky one time for what I'm looking for? Not like anything crazy like that. But I'm feeling like doing. I feel like doing this piece, even though part of me doesn't want to use that one. Let's do this one. You know what? This should probably be enough. Yeah. Okay. It was almost perfect. And guess what? I'm still going to keep that. Unironically, it is still worse generally than this one. Because it rolled perfectly at what I wanted. The only thing that's good about this piece is that I could save that for somebody else. That is literally all that is. That's literally all that is. So if I want to use this as an off piece for my Farina, I could very well do that now. That makes me turn my head a little bit in terms of how this day has been for me. That being said, I'm not entirely too happy about it though. This probably be my last chance. I'm really hoping for an ER Sans with crit rate. ER Sans with crit rate is all I'm looking for. And I can't even get the main step to fucking drop. Like, come on, please. Pyro Goblet? Are you... Bruh. You know what? Fuck it. I should have expected that that could happen. Do I dare try that Pyro Goblet though? I kinda don't want it. It'd have to give 40 CV for me to keep it with that double defense of it being there. I, I don't know, man. I'll try it. Damn. What about this attack circlet? Where'd the other one I have? Yeah, let me try this. Are you serious? Okay, it is just worse than my other piece then. I can't really accept that as a final roll piece either. It either gives it to me or it doesn't. Let's see if you give EM and ER, that'd be nice. Or you can just say fuck me in the ass. I might try one more time. I'm still devastated, bro. I'm getting Shen Yun pieces before I can even get what I'm looking for is crazy.
If you lie
At
or
least I got
crawl,
an
you can
onset
feel the
one.
heartbeat of...
So even if I butcher my gene, I'm still gonna have something even though I'm gonna hate it, but I'll still try it. Bruh. Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay,
world.
I give up. I'm probably not gonna try that again for a long time. And I do mean it like that because once next patch starts, I'm not gonna do it, but maybe I'll try it again by the end of the patch. Really? EM crit rate? You know, if this gives a certain amount of crit rate, this could be a good piece to hold on to. Uh, I regret everything. I regret everything that I just did. I did not think I just 2 times it. That was a waste of experience. Okay. Okay. Um, Not like it was generally better than some of these pieces, but I was really hoping here too. You know what sucks though? It really sucks that I really wanted crit rate. It could have went to crit rate once and I would have found a way to make it work on Gene instead of what I'm about to do. Because I really need to change my Gene build. As much as I want to keep some of the pieces that she does have on, like the Goblet's gonna stay there. The healing bonus circlet's got to go. I have a better circlet. I have to use it. I cannot. I just not being able to use this piece pisses me off. It is too good not to use. I want to use it to get a circlet like that's gonna be obnoxious though. So I'm not looking forward to trying to replace this. That creates another discrepancy, I see. Hmm. Let's roll this. Attack. And one across the board. Thanks for Thanosing another piece that could have been better. I'm just kidding, I don't give a damn. The attack percent's still useful on Gene, so it doesn't matter. So, you're so high. I lost the most ever so slight amount of crit rate, actually. That's how good this circlet was. I barely lost that much crit rate, I feel like. Maybe if I got an AR Santa, like full sended attack percent, maybe it'd be more of like a balancing thing. Thing that sucks though is I wanted to get a circlet or a Sans that had at least 10 crit rate so that I could run this one of these two. I think I would have preferred to run this one if it had a little over 10 crit rate. 'Cause I want to give this to Jean. I want to give this crit rate circlet to Farza in the future because I'm going to still plan to try to play her C6 variant build. I'm going to try for a C6 one day, so I have this one I want to put on Jean. Even though I feel like when it comes to ER, I feel like it doesn't really matter at this point. But at least my build's not that bad. I smell something so grotesque that it's making me want to cough really badly right now. Another issue I'm seeing right now is that it'd be really nice if I could like slot this off of Jean. You know, it's something I really don't like seeing. It'd be really nice if I could slot this off of her. It'd be very nice if I could slot this off of her. Because I still need to replace this piece still, so there's still a reason to keep doing VV, I guess. But just getting rid of the onset piece, I am realizing that it didn't feel that bad doing that. Sadly, since I'm never going to build Yao Yao on my count, I don't really need this ER Sans with crit rate. So I don't know what to do with it. It was just something I happened to get. But now I have something else to chase for, which could easily upgrade this build if I get 10 crit rate. I could have almost 60 crit rate on Jean without a crit weapon or crit circlet, which could and will be something I'll chase for at least. So there's that. There's that at least. Alright. Now that I've relinquished a possible Farina a Farina goblet, if you will, I need to see it again. Because since I didn't get rid of that piece yet, I now have to like look at it again. His HP's on the lower end, I feel like. Man, I still need an ER subset though. It kinda sucks. I would say it could be 4.8 and it'd still be fine, which it would be. So technically, it just, again, still just needs the ER subset. But my weakest link is still my feather. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's just gonna make things more obnoxious for me to deal with. But at the end of the day, this is now a build type I can do with Farina, so I'm going to check things. Okay, so I'm over here. I'll do this in a future stream before the patch ends, so there's gonna at least be in short an extra Genshin stream because I completely forgot about this event. I'm also going to announce that there is playthrough. I'm going to get a game like right after the stream. Sadly, I cannot start a recorded playthrough. And something else happened that screwed me over yet again, which is pretty sad that this keeps happening, but financially something screwed me over again. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Very great. Either way, it's not too big of a deal, even though it kind of is, but that's beside the point. I can start a playthrough which I'm debating on starting next week. I'm thinking about it. I'll just have to prepare a lot for that. But sadly, I can't do the recorded one, so we're doing the live stream playthrough, so that's gonna be cool. That's something. Anyways, I'm waiting for something to finish off. But let's check our wish count while we're at it. So right now, even though I double refresh, which means I plateaued at a certain point, but we did get 300, so I feel like it's still over 200. Oh. Oh, yeah! Paimon reset! I forgot! Wait a second. Nope, nope, nope. We are in the clear, baby. Okay, hold up. I forgot about that. Paimon reset. 30 pulls 70. That is 200. Yep, that is 200 pulls. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is flat 200 pulls for the patch, starting getting into patch 4.5. Yeah. Come on, let me see this before I get off. Okay, well, I guess I'm waiting a bit longer then. I want to see this. Then if I don't like it, I'll switch back to my other Farina build. Okay. Now Blackcliff is back. Anything else? Of course those are in there. I don't really need all of these. Unless I... No. There's no unless. How many of the other wishes do we have? I think, yeah, 23 now. We're doing good on this. Let's check our history, actually. What's our history looking like? I'm gonna need to reconfirm a lot of things. So give me a sec. I love that this still happens. Love that PlayStation got that network error. Okay, pity's still 0. Alright, let's check Weapon Wish, because I remember doing a couple pulls at one point. 5, 6, okay. It's just 6 pulls. We're only at 6 pity, okay. Permanent Wish is not the right one I meant to pick. Event Wish 1 and 2. So let's reaffirm my actions. My pity should be 69. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 69. Last 5-star was Baiju at the bottom of the page. Haha. So we are 69 pulls. 14 pages, 69. That is interesting. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Yes, tell me why my internet quality is not the greatest. Yes. Okay. Let's check this one more time. Okay, expected, because that other friend build is just that good. What did this say? I just want to know. Is it
Should
better
we
than the other
really be
one?
off work this early? There is
Oh,
still a lot left to
not even
do.
close. Okay. Okay. Even though the RV is so good, the game says no. Okay, that's fine. I had to try at least. Again, my flower is just my weakest link. What can I do? My feather's the weakest link, so decreasing my ability to use it just doesn't help me in this case. That sucks, honestly. So it might just be my best case. I mean, I could keep it for Jean. I don't know what to do with it though. I don't want to get rid of it because it's not that bad of an artifact. It's one of those type of pieces that is like, it's not bad. I mean, oh, what other pieces do I have like that? Not many. Yeah, I should keep it for now. I don't see why I shouldn't. There's only that one, so yeah. It's like similar to it, but I mean, it has a better substat maybe for what it's worth. Never checked if this 5 line is actually good or not, but it sucks that I'm realizing if I were to do this, what would this do? I don't use Gene very much, so it doesn't really bother me to do something like this at the minimum, but it's still something to consider. Whoa. Oh, is it this one? No, it's not. Okay, then that's just unfortunate that I don't know what that is. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Are you kidding me? God damn it. The only piece is that one. Let me just look at it real quick. It doesn't really feel worth it. Yeah. Um, what about this one? I mean, it's not bad, but I don't know if I want to take that off of Rosaria or not. It just kind of sucks that I'm like this because I don't know what to do with that. This is why I need to go farm VV again. I still need a better ER Sands, but having that onset piece gives me an option. But now I'm noticing that that option is kind of an acquired taste, maybe, is what I want to say right now. Yeah, it's definitely an acquired taste. At this point, I just want to see what this looks like real quick. Because, hey, if it's good, it might be pretty good. But, again, 69 pity on character banner. 6 pity on the weapon banner. 0 pity on the standard banner, but I don't really care about that. I always have it at 0. I just felt like checking it. Checking what our last 5-star was. But, there's a lot going into these next couple days, and what may happen, I don't know what's going to happen next pass. Usually the event starts up really quickly, so we'll eventually be able to do the event and whatnot. But I can't say the same for like other things. I don't know how often I'll stream Genshin throughout the patch, but we'll see. Interesting. Wait. Oh, right. Damn it. Damn it. Really, though? Really? That is stupid. Wait. No. Can I? I cannot. I guess I'll do it this way then. I don't know how to check it. That's interesting, though. This one? Nope, just check it like this. Anyways, how's everyone's day been lately? It's been a wild day for me. Cause yes, not just when I had announced my playthrough, I had the most unfortunate stuff happen to a point that I'm just like, why does this happen to me? I just, I don't understand anymore. Huh. I did not mean to do that. Uh, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Gotta love it, boy. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Anyways, my bad. Think, I think that's it. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm willing to just stick to 190 ER for now, I guess. I'll just have to work with the faults that that team has. As much as I want to run this on her, I'm just gonna have to hope I get something better. So again, I guess I'll just. Oh. Oh. Oh wait. I forgot I had this. Wait. Ooh, wait. Wait. I did not test this one. Hold up. Hold up. Now I got to check that. I wonder what the Akasha says about that before I get off. But played Gangi most of this patch. I'm probably gonna continue to use her until the end of the patch. But I am slowly getting tired of playstyle, but I want to stay committed to the outfit for now. And then, as that right passes and the patch ends, we will go back to Alhaitham until Nuvola, and I cannot wait to see the comparison between the two. Because for me, my account is very overtuned on this specific character. Dealer could be there too if I could get Shang Yun, but I don't know when she's gonna rerun, so just gonna have to see on that. That's gonna take a while, man. If only I could, relinquish this. Like if only I could get a feather with Curry and ER, then I didn't realize it was this that I really wanted. I think it was I really wanted the flower for some reason, but I think the feather is giving me more like stuff to work with. So I guess I misunderstood that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though that this feather's still gonna be something I'm gonna keep though, because I don't have anything better. This could have went into crit rate again though. This piece could have been even more amazing. Actually, it would have been really amazing if it did. But that's fine, I guess. We'll just have to see. Originally, I plan to keep these like high ER with crit value ones for uh, Farazon. I want to do DPS Farazon. I still want to do it, but I need her C6, which is when I'll graduate her from the set that she's on to this one. Which the build that she has on is 4-piece XL with a really good amount of crit with ER. I mean, I got that non C6 build, which is pretty damn good actually. So all I need to do is build her, and she can at least do something. Vivi is not a good set for her until C6 to constantly swirl, so I can't use it yet, but I can at least prepare it, because I'm sure I'll get her C6 one day. Or at least I'm confident I can get it, but
It's so nice to de-stress.
time is in 8:47. Okay, I'm down the road. I've been seeing people's reactions all over YouTube about that new banner system. I still can't wait for it. I still wonder how it's gonna come up. Will it just come up on here? And if it does, my next question is gonna be are they ever gonna change the way this, screen looks? No one ever talks about that though. It's just one of those quality of lives that it wouldn't really do anything for the game. It'd just be nice to see something different for a change instead of the same thing. It'd be nice to look at each character banner and feel like, okay, I'm about to really pull on this banner right now because the background changes, not just what's going on there. Not say it has to have like its own theme music playing or whatever, but it'd be cool if it had some kind of like background. I don't know. I just feel weird seeing like the actual wish thing here in the background. I don't hate it. I just feel like if it's gonna show that, it'd be cool if it showed like the color of the element that the character you're pulling for is or something as an example. It'd be cool. You can see like a hue of green for animal or a hue of purple for Yaimiko, since Electro, stuff like that. At least that's how I feel about that. Okay. This should be ready, I hope. Okay. What did this say? Shit. Uh, it said the exact same thing. I guess it doesn't help my case. Oh, yes, it don't help my case, does it? Okay. Well, I wanted to try that at least. At least I know I had another friend, but I didn't remember to check, so I could have gotten rid of that sans, but I didn't realize. Okay. Okay. So we will be giving her back her stuff, because I just have a better off-piece ER sans I can't really do anything about. Finally found a use for this circle after so long. This build just isn't going to be changed, which sucks, but it is what it is, I suppose. What does it say, real quick, because it's still with calibrating it. Okay, the same spot. So it's just a different variant of this. Which now that's 14%. Could I check the other variant of that? Or am I just going to be nitpicking at this point? I kind of want to. Have I ever checked this? I mean, it shouldn't really be that much better. Yeah, it shouldn't really be better. I mean, all this would actually I can already see here. Never mind, I've already tried it. Never mind, I'm stupid. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. We got something out of today. I'm not too upset about the flower that we got, but I wish it was a feather more so now than I thought it would be. But it's just I thought I would use it for chain, but now I don't know what I'm gonna do with that feather or flower. I guess it depends. The ER Sans having the main stat dropping is good, because it gives me an option that I want to put on, because this piece is just frankly better than the other one by a huge margin, to a point that I don't even have to think about using it. I forgot I have those. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna keep her like this, I think. I'll just have to hope I'm getting a better ER sans or crit rate, because that actually is not that bad. 47 is not that bad. If it was, like 42, I'd probably be like, maybe I probably should stick to the other build, but 47 is not that far off from what my other build was in crit rate. So it's something to consider. It's a step in the right direction. I think I'm gonna stick with it, I think. I think. Well, we'll update this one day. If I can get 12 crit rate on this, I might try to dumb it down for this piece. It would be nice to use this one, but do I really need that much ER? I don't think I need that much ER, so I don't know what to do with this. I just feel like this piece is good for Shen Yun. That's all that's good for. This piece would have been good for Farazan, but it might be this one I give to her. Nah, maybe. Where that onset circlet at? Yeah.
If you lie as a
I'm going to... Should I even bother doing that now? I don't think it really matters. Not yet anyways. So... Frena Bill's fixed up. Right? Okay. My Hida's butchered. My Hatham probably has his second to last potential upgrade. I may very well find myself without a doubt not being able to actually upgrade this build, as it requires niche investment at this point, much harder than I thought it would be comparably to what I had, because the only upgrade I could think of is 1020 here that I would want, and same piece but just has an extra roll of EM, or get 10 crit damage with yeah, getting a 1020 with the EM rule. That'd be one of those two things, and then I'd be like, this build is complete. I don't really need anything else. Maybe I could ask for a little bit of ER, but I found myself without a doubt not having problems with ER. It's mostly just him. I'm having ER problems on him, but not in the way you'd expect. I feel like the only time I have ER problems on him is mostly because I'm having ER problems on her. Yeah, that's what it is. I think it's mostly her I keep forgetting. He's not having ER problems, and I'm sure I'm probably going to butcher his build just to make him function as team to perfectly get her to work better. But I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Also forgot that I had to crown him, so he's crowned now. Double crowned. But I realized I probably shouldn't have done it. I could have done it for the beginning of the next patch, but I forgot I still had crowns going around I could give to somebody, so that's on me. I do know what else to say, because still got this. Hopefully we can get a clip before everything is over, but it'd be really nice if I can get one more artifact clip before my 3rd year anniversary video I have to prepare. Which I'll be doing that next weekend, maybe? It's either that next following weekend or sometime close to, I
I
think even next
created
weekend
another
actually.
universe
So
and founded paradise.
we'll see. Either way, I think she has her build right now. Oh. Oh, right. Yeah, this is the problem I'm having. I just need crit rate and energy recharge for Jean. I can just have a Farzan build ready here. I want to do it too because it looks like it'd be so nice to be able to take that piece off of Jean.
The
But
heartbeat of the world.
here we are, still hoping to get something from Jean. There's no way I just got that. After the last piece, I don't really have a reason to roll those. Are you fucking me? Just give me a feather. I regret everything. I'm just kidding, I don't care. I just decided to do that because I didn't have that much left. Doesn't matter. I'll be the judge of this piece. If it full sends EM, maybe. Maybe. Maybe it's worth it. Oh! Wait. One more EM roll. Please! Fuck. Man. I'll take it. I'll take it. Flat 100? Oh my god. Dude, what? That kind of like... I'll take it. That... I'll take it. That right there is... That's the Kaza piece of a century. That's one that I wouldn't mind putting on no matter what because of how good the EM is. That was huge. Dude, that is huge. That EM is huge, dude. The only thing left would be to give me this piece. And then I could have 870 with this much. This is with the ER weapon. Oh my god. Kazuo Gang an upgrade is quite something. Oh my god. That is such an upgrade. Oh my god. Hold on. So I got options here. If I do this, I have EM Sands or EM Goblet. I could very well take this from Venti and still be able to get more EM with ER back. Or circle ER. Yeah, there's just no way I'm not winning here. Same scenario. Got my ER back, but with more EM now. I mean, there's no way to win in this, or to not win in this. So it's like... I don't know. This is probably the most impressive thing to me, though. If I think about putting Zyphos on him... Hold on, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Now here I am doing this. This is so stupid. Here I'm like, okay, now we're about to end the stream here. And then I get this. Whoever friend requested me, thank you, I guess. I don't know what to say to that. I'm just gonna send this to the Discord. Number 2. Yay, 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 yay. Number 1. Yay, yay. Okay. Well, since I've now committed to this, now you can stay for the ride for what I usually do. It's something that if it went in the EM one more time, that piece would have been perfect, bro. I still can't believe that. It's so stupid. But either way. I'll take it. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Well, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I wish that didn't happen, but whatever. What the fuck ever. I'm going to go prepare for my next playthrough. May it start next week. I only hope. But I need to start preparing to download that, so I'm gonna head out. I'll stream again next following Monday, and it'll be the day before the patch goes live, so I'll see you then. One more full week to patch 4.5 and new pulls. Cannot wait, buddy. Let's go!